What is up, guys? So as promised, today is going to be the Q&A video. So if you're about adventures, vlogs, and stuff like that, this is not going to be your normal video. Please kindly close the video and I'll see you in the next one. But if you're here for the Q&A, as a thank you for every single person who actually asked the question for the Q&A, I'm going to run through every single question. That's the least I can do for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started.
The Brown Asian asks, a vegan plant-based diet is and has been proven to have tremendous health benefits compared to a diet with animal products. Would you ever consider a vegan plant-based diet?
So yeah, there's definitely a lot of pros for a vegan diet, but me personally, I just love my proteins, my meats, way too much to give up. So unfortunately, no, I don't think I would ever consider a vegan diet.
Amir HD3 asks, for the Q&A part, my name is Amir and I'm from Irvine. My question for you is that, do you have a specific exercise for making the wrist and hand stronger? Thanks.
It sounds like you're going for grip strength, but definitely for wrists and hands, I would recommend doing farmer's walk. And that's basically this exercise in which you grab onto like extremely heavy dumbbells, maybe even use fat grips or towels, and you're trying to increase the distance between your hand and the bar. And you're literally just walking around with these weights, and that's what's gonna help you build up that wrist and hand strength, or grip strength if that's what you're looking for.
Samaidi Martinez asks, hey, my name is Samaidi from Sacramento, California. Where did you purchase your lever belt for lifting heavy? I've been looking for one, but the websites I've come across seem too sketchy, lol. I came across your videos during your BBcom model search videos.
Yo, thank you for all the love since that spokesmodel search. To answer your question, the lever belt I have is the Inzer lever belt. I think their website kind of looks sketchy, but if you Google Inzer lever belt, you should find it. It should be the first hit. Like, it looks like this.
Kevin Lai asks two questions. Jeremy, do you think if a teen started to work out, he'd be stunting his growth? How long does it usually take to edit a vlog?
As a teen, if you're starting to work out, I highly recommend just maybe not working out. Let me emphasize. Maybe participate in a sport or do other forms of physical activity, because as a teen, there is a chance for you to stunt your growth. I know that's probably something you don't want to hear, but without proper guidance, without a proper coach, you can have improper form. Like, don't get me wrong, like maybe you'll exercise and you'll get some things right, but over time, even me with where I'm at, like after 4 years of experience with weightlifting, my friends still catch me with improper form for some certain lifts. So with that being said, I highly recommend you have a coach, because at that time, you are still gonna be growing and you don't wanna stunt your growth. With a coach guiding you for proper form, that would be the way to go as a teen. And to answer your second question, to edit these vlogs, when I made my very first vlog, it took me literally several hours, 7 hours to be exact. I remember it was like a night and day thing. I started editing at the afternoon, towards the evening, and then I paused. I woke up early next day and I was still editing, and I put it out, and it was like, I was really proud of it at that time. And now, like, if you see my vlogs present day, like, it's completely different. The style has changed. The edits have gotten even more cinematic, but it takes me anywhere between like 1 to 3 hours to edit now. So it's something you get better as you just keep consistently doing.
13 Anton 22 says, hey, I'm from the Netherlands. Found your channel by accident via your hair videos. My question, do you have any tips how to stabilize your arms when doing dumbbell bench press? My problem isn't due to the weight. My arms are a bit wiggly even when I use low weight. Does it have to do with other undeveloped muscle groups? Many thanks and keep up the videos.
So it definitely has something to do with underdeveloped muscles, and not just that, but more so mind-muscle connection. I feel like that's a topic that a lot of people hear about but don't take seriously. And what it is as you're actually engaging the movements, one thing I recommend doing is from the side, retracting your shoulder blades. Like, learn to pull your shoulder blades back and then actually keep them back here and then conduct the pressing movement. But notice how as I press, my shoulders are still back there. So it's like I'm doing two opposite movements. I'm like working out my back, I'm contracting my back, I'm retracting my shoulder blades, and then I'm pressing forward right there. And that actually takes a lot of mind-muscle connection. But basically, if you find your arms shaking like so, it's gonna take time. Like, work on developing the muscle groups, and in time, this is gonna stabilize. I know, like, my arms definitely do shake as I go towards a heavier weight. So with that being said, you may wanna go to a lighter weight so you can actually stabilize your arms first.
Bella Tatangle asks, hey Jeremy, I'm from Northern California, San Francisco area. I was looking up meal prep videos and came across your channel. You featured meals.com and now I'm a fan. My question is, what is your nationality? You look Filipino, but watching your past vlogs with your parents in it, I don't think you're Filipino.
Hey, thanks for all the love. And yeah, Filipino is everyone's first guess, but for you guys, for everyone paying attention, I'm Cambodian. Shh.
Akroma Rath asks, I'm from Indonesia. Which one do you prefer for nutrition, beef or chicken?
Ooh, that's hard. Man, that's a trap question. I like, okay, if all macros, nutrition aside, definitely beef. But if I need like low fats, higher protein, chicken. But I love beef. I love my red meats.
Oxen MBA from Phoenix asks, what is your body weight and height?
My body weight, I'm at 165 pounds right now, but I fluctuate anywhere between 163 to 167, maybe even 170 if I eat too much that day. And height, I'm 5'7".
Asian Boy 2257 says, I'm from Texas and I came across your videos when I was trying to find a good leg workout. My question to you is, how long have you been lifting and what got you into lifting weights?
I've been lifting for about 4 years now. I think when this summer rolls around, it'll be my 5th year lifting. And I was just always curious / passionate about lifting weights. I remember I was so into it. I really wanted to lift weights when I was in high school, and my parents did not support me like getting a gym membership, so I never got a gym membership. But what they did was they went to a thrift store and they got me dumbbells, and I remember this so vividly. It's still at my house. For the longest time, I had 12.5 pound dumbbells, and I used that for every single exercise, and I think that's where my form really developed.
Eric Nguyen says, cool video, Jeremy. I like the music in your videos. Do you have a playlist to share?
I don't have a particular playlist with all the songs I use, but if you guys do want a playlist, one that I'm subscribed to on Spotify is New Music Friday. That's where I try to like stay on top of like music and then just incorporate them into the vlogs.
The Lazy Panda X. Hi, I'm from SoCal and I came across your channel when I found your meal prep video featuring meals.com. And the question I have is, how do you find motivation to go to the gym and to keep such a positive mentality each and every day? I find it hard sometimes and just want some tips. Thanks and keep up the great work.
For me, it's a sense of community, and that is through social media. So I'm definitely lucky and blessed in the sense that I have support such as you guys. Like, as cliche as that sounds, when you guys interact with me, when you guys drop me comments, when you guys encourage me, or when you guys criticize me too, like that really keeps me going. That's where I find my motivation from. This entire video, this Q&A is literally sponsored by you guys, so thank you for that. That's where I get my motivation.
Juan 10. Putting all the responsibilities aside and assuming no limits on anything, what would you do for your ideal day?
Oh, Quan, you gotta hit me with the hard one, man. Wow, what would I do in a day? You scratch your butt. Is this still recording? Like, in a day, I think I would just wake up, work out, go to sleep. I don't know. That sounds like my life right now, but something I really want to do is travel. So if I could, if finances wasn't like an issue either, I would just travel. I would book it and travel. I would take Nadia out of her work and we would just travel together.
Carl Malone. Hey Jeremy, I'm from Oregon. I'm curious to know, what were your hobbies before you started working out? By the way, I love the videos.
What up, Carl? Thank you for all the love, and believe it or not, I was like one of those Asian kids that sat behind the computer all freaking day. My hobbies were, in chronological order, RuneScape, MapleStory, and then League of Legends, and I still kind of play League of Legends now, but shh.
iSibs16. Hey Jeremy, what 3 things would you bring if you were stranded on an island? Love from Canada.
Oh, another hard question. Oh my God, that's 3 things I would bring to okay. Number 1, I would bring Nadia, so she would be stranded with me too. Number 2, I would bring, okay, I think I'm just addicted to like vlogging at this point. I would literally bring my vlogging camera, so that way I could document everything that just happens on the freaking island. And number 3, Probably some kind of food, either that or like, okay, it'd be like a weapon or some choice. So like if we need to like hunt animals kind of thing, or like a rock or flintstone or whatever that starts fires. I don't know, it's like stuck between that. I'd flip a coin for one of those, but yeah, those are the three things. Nadia, the vlogging camera, and something for survival.
So what are you gonna do when the battery runs out on the camera? Tony Cho. What's up, Jeremy from San Jose Bay Area? Q&A. What's your thoughts on cramming a bunch of food into one meal later on at night, for example 10 to 11 p.m. before you go to bed, but you make it fit within the macros? Digestion? Does it matter what time in the day and how it's spaced out at all?
Yes and no. It matters if you care about how much you actually weigh the following day, because when you eat that late at night, your body's not going to be able to digest everything as fast as you'd like it to, so you're going to weigh a little heavier in the morning. And as long as you know that and you're okay with that, that's completely cool. But for me personally, when I get really caught up with business, that's what I end up doing, and I just eat a ton of food at night. And when that happens, there's some chance that like your body will process stuff and actually end up storing things as fat, because it's like your body's gonna get this huge insulin spike, and it's gonna think that you have a ton of nutrients coming in. It can't process everything as quick as it'd like to, so it's gonna end up storing some things as fat.
Fernando from Alabama. I found your channel because I was searching meal prep. Would you ever move outside of California?
I think California is always going to be home for me. Like right now, at this point in my life, I really want to travel, and I'm hoping to take you guys along with me when I do. But I feel like at the end of traveling, no matter where I go to, like California is always going to be a place where I want to come back home. See, I'm already calling it home. California is always going to be a place that I want to call home.
Andy Nguyen asks, you always have great music in your vlogs. What are some of your favorite artists and songs right now? Two
of my favorite artists, I wish these guys would collab, but Gallant and Khalid. I don't know if I said that right. Like, these guys have crazy vocals, and I'm pretty sure you've heard me like throw a few of their songs into the mix, but favorite song by Gallant would be Cave Me In.
Let's go. These flies on my window, a winner's in a losing game.
And favorite song by Khalid would probably be Saved, or Saved Number. So, it sounds like this.
But I'll keep your number safe, cause I hope one day you'll get the sense to call me. I'm hoping that you'll say you're missing me the way I'm missing.
Last question from Cherry from Tennessee. Hey Jeremy, great video as always, man. Appreciate Toy taking time to film your journey. Sorry. Here's my question. As you are planning to open up a restaurant soon, will you add poke dishes to the menu? Something like Power Punch Poke or Poke for Gains.
Oh man, so as far as the restaurant stuff goes, like that has not been like a recurring thing in the vlogs, and reason being is I feel like we have a solid business model, we have a solid business plan, we have an idea of how to get the whole thing up and running. But we took a step back, and what we realized is we don't have a product yet, and we know what we want it to be, but we don't have it. It's not tangible yet, but stay tuned for the vlogs. You will see that happen, and right now I'm like stuttering and just all over the place rambling, but right now, if I had to sum it up, we are currently seeking a product. We have the business model, we have an idea of where we want to be and what we want to do, we just don't have the product, and I feel like that is what makes the brand. Like, we kind of did it backwards. You need to have the product first, and if it sucks, it dies, and if it's great, you run with that, and then you apply the business model to it.
So I'm at Starbucks and I'm editing the video right now. I have no idea how this audio is coming out, but I noticed Nadia missed a question, we missed a question, I don't want to point fingers, we missed a question, and Matt Lee Fit asked, my question to you is, what is one key piece of advice you would give to someone who is looking to follow a similar path with fitness and YouTube? Matt, 3 words for you, bro, and everyone else on this path. Just keep uploading. Reason being is, like, this industry, social media and stuff, it's becoming so saturated, but ultimately you never know who's gonna see your video. Like, when I first started my YouTube channel, I only had like 300 something subscribers. That took a long time to build, but I got invited to tour the Live Fit headquarters because one of those subscribers just happened to be Randall Pitch, the CEO of Live Fit. So to be honest, you never know who's gonna see your videos. Just keep uploading, keep doing your thing.
So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I enjoy doing these Q&As. If you guys, here's an idea. If you want to see a couples Q&A with me and Nadia, she's behind the camera right now. She was the one reading the questions. But if you want to see a couples Q&A with me and Nadia, if we can get at least 20 questions on this video, I will make the couples Q&A happen.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for all your questions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up.
You got me feeling like ooh, you got me lifted like